Look how black that is. Bada bing, bada boom. Today we're building a 625 horsepower, 750 pound torque V12 Mercedes for under 7,500 bucks. And that's including the cost of the car. I picked up this one owner, no accident S-Class coupe for $6,000. You see, you get all the luxuries of an S-Class, you get that pillarless coupe design, and you get a twin turbo V12. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Let me bring you up to speed on why the Mercedes V12 engine is one of the most legendary engines ever made. Ever heard of the Pagani Zonda or Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR? Will both use a Mercedes V12 engine. You see, back in the day, early 90s, Mercedes needed a V12 engine that could rival the BMW V12 that they had put in their 7 Series. So they designed the M120 engine. This engine easily kicked the BMW M70's ass. Other than Ferrari and Lamborghini, this basic Mercedes V12 was the best on the market, and soon taken in under AMG's wing, where they made it even more badass. Horatio Pagani was so impressed he used this variant for his Pagani. Soon enough, AMG, Brabus, and Rentec got their hands on this engine and started tuning them into total monsters. By 2002, Mercedes engineers went mad. They decided to add 2 giant turbochargers on this intercooled all-aluminum 60-degree V12 engine with 3 valves per cylinder, 2 spark plugs per cylinder, and they even added structural reinforcements to the engine block for improved rigidity, which in turn yields greater reliability, and thus the M275 was born. They then put these engines in cars like the S600, SL600, and CL600. Of course, these cars were well into the 6 figures back when they came out, but my good friend Depreciation and Time always has my back. That's when this $6,000 CL600 fell into my lap. And luckily our friends at Rentec are giving us a special tune for this car, so we can also make it killer. Okay, let's drain the oil on this thing. So I removed the panel that blocks off everything. It's right there. It's covered in oil. I just sprayed the shit out of everything with brake clean.
Oh man.
Look how black that is.
Dude, that is some dark oil.
Good thing we're changing it. Okay, now it's time to remove the filter. So we got all these plastic parts. Look how big those big ass intercoolers are right there. That's what's gonna give us all that power. Okay, there we go. This is why people are scared of this car. And to be honest, I'm a little bit scared of it too, but I just said, fuck it. Oil is dirty as fuck, that filter. It's a good thing we're replacing it. New filter, made in Germany, only the best for my Mercedes. And new O-rings all the way around. So just put this baby right back in here. There we go. See, if you're gonna beat a car to shit, you gotta do your oil changes. That way that it doesn't blow up. Still could blow up, but you minimize your chances of it blowing up. Can you guess what time it is now? Liquid moly time. Okay, for a big ass engine like this, 5.5 liters of V12 madness with 2 teriyaki titty twisters, it makes tons of power. So we're using liquid moly, pretty much the best oil you could use. Of course, our channel sponsor. Yeah, this car was in bad need of an oil change. Okay, oil's in. Now I'm just gonna check the dipstick. So I grab a good old rag. We're just gonna pull this out and.
Where's the dipstick?
Is that the wrong thing? This is supposed to be the dipstick. Is the dipstick broken? I'm gonna have to order a new dipstick. That's what happens when you buy used cars. You never know what you'll find. Okay, another thing we're gonna be doing real quick is swapping out this grill because this one is all faded and ugly, and I don't like the multiple piece. I got a much better one I'm gonna swap it out for. So I just pulled out the bolts right here. This thing pops right out. There we go. So yeah, it's faded. Now this right here looks much better. It's all shiny black. We just got 2 chrome pieces right here. New logo, it's all clean. So it's much lighter too. Weight reduction maybe. So just gotta load this in. Tight. So just, there you go. Kind of like a mix of blacking out the grill, but just making it a little bit more modern. So next up, we gotta really start working on bringing these headlights back to life. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Auto Bidmaster. You guys know that we love to buy cars, and I like to get good deals on them as well. Well, my little secret to getting into these auctions and buying these cars is to use Auto Bidmaster. Normally, you need a dealer's license to be able to get into these auctions, but Auto Bidmaster acts as a broker so that you could get into them as well. They have over 15 years of experience working with the public, helping them get into these auctions without having licenses. They use ClearVin Vehicle History Report to help make sure that you make good informed decisions. They also work with Easy Haul so that you could get nationwide and international shipping with the transparent shipping calculator. They have excellent customer service with a multilingual staff and a worry-free document delivery system. You also get full guidance and control during the bidding process with your own personalized account. Basically, it's a no-brainer to use Auto Bidmaster when buying your next auction car, if you want a simple and easy process. Like this auction V10 M6 that I bought. So if you want to buy an auction car, Auto Bidmaster's got you covered. And don't forget to use promo code BACKSPEED at checkout for a $50 discount on your membership. So let's get back to the video. Okay, one of the best ways we can really bring this car back to life is fixing this terrible oxidation that's in the headlights, turning them like this yellowish, it's just a mess. Okay, first thing is I got a special pad with a special, very hard chemical that's gonna remove it. So I just wipe right here, and there you go. It's already starting to remove that chemical. So we just do that, move over here. I masked it off because this chemical will ruin your paint. And now I'm just gonna wipe that chemical right off. Now basically I'm just gonna wet sand this. So I got a little pad, as much water as possible, get it really soaked. This is 2000 grit. Okay, same thing, but now 3000 grit. A little bit easier if you had like a, you know, something electric, but we're men here. Hardcore manual labor. Okay, before the next step, we want to make sure that there's absolutely no moisture whatsoever. Dry out, get all the water out. Okay, now for the really satisfying part. This is the super secret chemical that's gonna bring this all back to life. It's just a ceramic coating. Over here. So I'm just gonna remove this. And there you go. I mean, they're not brand new, but they do look pretty new. And it's a pretty simple and easy process that took me like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Okay, next up on the build is to tint these ugly marker lights. And I got the tint. Now this is a true art form. Luckily, I got a tint guy.
Oh, Habibi! So glad you called! Don't worry, my friend. I take good care of you. Let's get started. Ah, silky smooth. All right, my friend, we got it now. Ooh. Bada bing, bada boom. I also fixed iPad screen.
I'm guessing this is the tune. There we go. There's the tune that's gonna transform the Mercedes into an absolute beast. Let's open it up.
Do you by any chance have a key? I lost mine.
Okay, let's see what's inside. Let's pull this piece off. And there we go, we open it up. So we got instructions, got the manual. We got this, which has badges that you can put on the side of your car. Let everyone know that you got the Rentec tune. So you're dealing with the serious stuff. We got another one you can put right on the back of the car. There we go. This is the item we've been waiting for, the Rentec tuner device. Now this little device is gonna help turn this S-Class coupe that's powered by a twin-turbo V12, which is just insane, into an absolute supercar slaying monster. Now, this little device has the tune on it, so we're gonna plug it in, load up that super spicy tune, and we'll be shredding tires in no time. Okay guys, it's time to install the tune that's gonna bring this from 490 horsepower to 625 horsepower and 750 foot-pounds of torque. Enough torque to twist the chassis. So first step is to put it on a charger because we don't want it to die in the process. We got tons of trunk space back here. You can fit tons of bodies. We got our fluids, we got our engine oil, our power steering fluid because it leaks like most German cars. But let's go put this in the car. Okay, so the first step, put the key in and turn it to the on position. No foot on the brake. We're not starting up the car yet. Now that that's on, we take our device and there's a little knob. We have it set to modified. So now we take this and we put it into the OBD2 port. Okay, it turns green and then red. Perfect. That means that it's working. So basically it's gonna stay red for around 2 minutes and then turn green when it's done installing the tune. Now, what you're hearing right now is the fans. So during the tuning process, it like turns the fans all the way up. So that's normal. Okay guys, it was actually that simple and sweet. Out of all the cars I've ever tuned in my life, this is the fastest and easiest one. I mean, my Mustang, to the many Beamers we've tuned, this is by far the fastest one and probably my favorite. So it even has its own little package for it, which is nice. But you know, that's what you get with the Rentec, with the Mercedes. So obviously Rentec is like known to be like one of the best brands for tuning these cars, especially Mercedes. Eventually, one day we will be getting an AMG GT, one of my dream cars, on this channel, and we'll be tuning that. And we'll be probably putting a Rentec tune on that one as well. So there we go. We have a 750 foot-pound torque Mercedes. This is crazy. Okay, now we got the Rentec badge. You can place it right here. But I don't know, I've never been a badge guy. I like sleepers, I don't want to let everyone know.
What are you talking about? The badge is why we buy the tune. I am expert badge installer. I also fix iPad on the side. We want it silky and smooth. We just pull back here, remove the foam. We want to let the whole world know that we have a very special car. If you want a true sleeper, what you want is over 700 horsepower in a luxury coupe. In a world of AMG, you want a Rentec Mercedes Benz. Okay, let's go spin some tires.
Okay, here we are out on my own Autobahn, also known as Mexico. And it's time to actually test this car out. Is it worth it? Is it worth buying a clapped out CL600 or S600 with that twin turbo V12 and slapping a tune on it? Does it actually make it fast? Can it compete with modern day cars? Is it a deal of a lifetime? Well, we'll find out. Now, you might be hearing the power steering pump whining, but we're gonna go ahead and ignore that because that doesn't really matter. What matters is that blistering speed, and I am just waiting for these cars to fucking move. And here we go. Step on it, and oh my God, we're going fast. The sunroof is flying back right now. It's opening up. Holy shit. Oh man, this thing's fast. Holy cow, guys. It just throws you in the back of the seat, and it's so linear the way it pushes you. You don't have that, you don't have that motion that you'd normally have. It just fucking pushes like a freight train. Yeah, that tune definitely, that 750 foot-pounds of torque you could feel. Guys, faster than a Ferrari, cheaper than a beat-up used Honda Civic, and at the end of the day, it's a full leather Mercedes-Benz. This is the most underrated car on the market right at this very moment. And people are scared of that ABC suspension. They're scared of the ignition coils. They're scared of whatever it may be, because working on this car might be a little bit of a bitch, but at the end of the day, you're getting it so cheap that even if you have to put some money into it, worst case scenario, it's still a better performer and you get more bang for your buck than you would for any other car. I mean, you'd have to spend at least $25,000 to get a car that truly rivals this. And for $6,000, it's worth it. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a blast. This is one of my favorite cars ever right now. It rivals the V10 M6, but I like this one a lot. It's got a lot of special things to it. It's an absolute rocket ship to drive, and the fact that you could pick one up so cheap and have some fun with it is so amazing. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe. We've got tons of builds, so stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.